So, I played a little bit on my own a couple days ago, and I got a couple more objectives done. I didn't do any story or anything like that. I got a card for an achievement. I didn't look at any of the cards I got, but yeah, I got some cards that I haven't looked at from drops from Danmaku stages and a couple from doing things. I also got something interesting. So, back in the Scarlet Devil Mansion chat, I didn't actually do this one, and it ended up unlocking this one, and I was like, what? So I did that, and I unlocked Remy as a shot type. So I have Remy as a character now, but I didn't have her originally. I got her by doing that. So yeah, she's there. But no, I am Reimu. Oh, I didn't realize characters had different abilities. Damage up. Damage. Huh. Decrease. Ah, okay. I had no idea. What? What do you mean, Sub-Hero and Yukari? What? Get out of here with that. Oh! Get out of here. Alright. So let's look at all the cards that I got my hands on. Look at that, see? I got a lot. Illusionary Barrier. Peace. Beings who cross the barrier against Gensokyo come with trouble. Even if Rainbow complains to Yukari, all she gets is a dubious smile. Does the barrier even serve a purpose? Invited guests who don't appear, uninvited guests who do. The world is a place of transience. So yeah, these are cards that I got from other things that I did, or drops I got from Danmaku stages I went back to. So I got a couple new cards. It will never melt. A little moment of adventure for Chiro and Dayose, who found a pretty one. The ice created by Chiro's power continues to shimmer, unmelting for what seems like an endless amount of time. She froze the flat. Whoa, 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 look at these effects. Holy shit. Insane. No Life Queen. Thou shalt kneel to the immortal young queen, worship the master of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, and plead for forgiveness. Tyrants never tolerate rudeness and judge mercilessly. You should simply pray that you might receive mercy on her whim. Look at this fucking goo-boo. About to sentence me to 40 lashes. And then death. Execution. Alright. Yeah, I got an achievement as well that said it unlocked a card for me. I don't know what card that was. There should be quite a few in here. I think at least 8. There's a new one. Outfit for a yokai. Holy shit, look at this. It suits you surprisingly well. The clothes make the girl. Oh yeah? Forget that. This candy's delicious. Reimu dressed Rumia up on a bit of a whim, but Rumia is more interested in the snacks Reimu gave her than in fashion. She's perfect. Little child. That's so good. That's a really good image. Detective Koishi. What can this eye see? The freewheeling, flawless Satori yokai Koishi Komeiji. What interesting encounters and discoveries will she uncover tomorrow? Which will surely differ from today. Which will surely differ from yesterday. The winter landscape through her magnifying glass holds the excitement she seeks. I imagine drawing something like this would look really strange until you put the magnifying glass there. Because then it makes sense. But without the magnifying glass there, oh my god, dude. It'd be hard to look at. Melody, Smile for Lingering Snow. The audience was thrilled by the melody played by the three sisters. Then noticing the falling snow, Lyrica slides her fingers across the keys and lets the soundless notes of the snow play the melody. The bright sound, in contrast with the stillness of the snow, blanketed the venue. It's a good looking card. It's got that stage backdrop. Mouse Monarch's Painful Awakening. Nazareth suddenly became the monarch of the Mouse Kingdom. However, the kingdom fell apart when it became embroiled in a dispute between the Kitsune and the Tanuki. Whoa, I had a horrible dream. I feel awful today. Nazareth wakes up. Was it all a dream? King Mickey. She's the giant rat. She made all the rules. My Summer Adventure. Where is summer? I'm the strongest. I want it first. On one of the passing seasons, the season of summer, when the sun is its brightest, Chirno runs around Gensokyo in search of the summer. The ice fairy is going all out. She is without adequate fear of the summer heat. She fears nothing. Look at this. Having a good time. Sumereko goes to sleep again tonight in order to depart for Gensokyo. Great explanation. Fantastic. Love that. Oh. Chinese girl defeated by the midsummer. Mei Hong is the mightiest gatekeeper, single-handedly defending the peace of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Right now she's caught in a predicament. Ah, my head is starting to spin. Mei Ling wiped her sweat as she bit into a frozen treat in the shade of a tree. In the shade of a tree? There's so much sun on her. God damn. Maybe you should sit in the actual shade, dummy. The lighting source here is coming directly on her. She's not doing a very good job sitting in the shade. The long night harlequin. Enjoy the circus tonight to your heart's content. Just kidding, it's lunatic time. Her performance held at everyone's attention and then slowly, quietly engulfed them in madness. Clown behavior. Absolute behavior. Unmelting and unbreaking heart. She's dim-witted and has no strategy or wisdom. All she has is a passionate heart and soul that burns stronger than anyone else's. She never wavers in her fights for the sake of things she wants to protect. I'm just going to keep going and make something happen. Another card signed by the Chirno. Look at the detail on her clothes. The snowflake patterns. It's really nice. Alright. Another one down here. Ever since, are you. Vermilia once caused an incident and had a fierce battle with Reymu. The two girls faced off, vampire and shrine maiden. Although often sarcastic and outlandish, the girls have now become good friends. Yeah. Friendship is a wonderful thing. Isn't it? I had that one, yeah. The path of knowledge is endless. It's unusual for you to ask me to research with you. This is an important book, better than you stealing it. Don't call it stealing, I would just borrow it for a while. Perhaps I should learn from your curiosity, if nothing else. No effect? They're not looking at the book. Look at the book, not each other. You're not gonna learn. Oh my god, man. Tired of this friendship. That was the last one. Okay. I don't think I got anything here. No, it's all that. Alright, chat. So we're gonna go right back to Myoden Temple. So as you know, we covered all the main stuff. So now we have to do the Danmaku stuff and the blue ones. So let's do the Danmaku stuff first. Start with Light Lotus. 1,000 or more point upon song completion, boss enemy destroyed. Time for Light Lotus summon reduced damage when we dealt by your main extra shot is somewhat decreased. Okay, so we'll try the on card first, because that's my strongest red card. But if nothing happens, if I can't destroy the boss, I'll try again with the blue card. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Alright, 2 notes. Okay, she died pretty fast. I don't know if I got the requirement, but we'll see. I can't tell how many point items I've even grabbed. Yeah, okay. 1,000 or more point items acquired upon song completion. How the fuck do you even do that? I got like, you get like 1 for killing a fairy. Where does the 1,000 come from? I don't understand that requirement at all. Bomb? They don't drop? No. Oh wait, if you bomb spell cards, do they? If you bomb, do bullets turn into them? Because enemies don't. Enemies don't turn into point items. So you basically just need to pick a card that gives you like 5 bombs, huh? And press bomb every time there's bullets on your screen, and then kill her. Well, I see. Fascinating. I got 1 card for that, because I don't worry about doing that again. Let's go to the other Danmaku stages. Cumulative damage of 1 million or higher upon song completion. Begin the stage with 1 HP. What? Why? I don't. Okay. Alright, sure. How do I do 1 million damage? Is that 1 million? Did I score 1 million? I did 1 million damage! Impressive. No, don't favorite that. I want to look at my cards. No! Stop doing that, man! How do I keep doing that? Alright, 3 cards I got. It's not a bit. It's not a bit. It just keeps happening. Flying Fantastica. As long as I am here, I will not allow you to trouble to come to anyone, be they human or yokai. So let's start with a small trial. Dodge not with your eyes, but with your senses. Namu-san. Dodge not with your eyes, but your senses. Then she casts Purple Rain. Fuck you. Perfect past patissier. To mate Sakuya, making confections is part of her regular work. Her power exists for the satisfaction of her mistress. To make it a splendid chocolate cake, Sakuya smiles with satisfaction as she thinks of Vermilia's pleased face. Wow, that's incredible. What's even more incredible is she's got the chocolate floating in the air. And it's like, what? Wait a minute, this makes no fucking sense. I'm done looking at it. It's frustrating me. And then we get a Mamizo card. Yeah, with a Mamizo card, yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Kozu's eyes lit up when Mamizo effortlessly opened the demon book, but it was merely because she was unperturbed by it as a yokai. But Mamizo's mouth hung open. There are so many things in the world that don't need to be known. What is she reading? I don't know, but she's looking at the camera, not the book. Why are you looking at me? Look at the book. You open the book. Quit looking at me. You're making this fucking weird. Okay. Oh, okay. We're here now. Score rank of A or higher, 70 more dewdrops. Normal score is moderately decreased when your combo is 20 or greater damage dealt, someone increase. When your bomb is used, level is set to 1. Alright, well, I'm not getting the A rank, but I can get the dots, and I can also try and get the card drop. She's reading a dirty book. It was a very crusty looking book. Alright, get ready for streamer to not play the game again. Wow, this path through the bullets is very, good, isn't it? Okay. 2 card drop, baby. Pretty good. Not even close to A rank. But I got that, so I got 2 of them. Got a Hina, and I think that's a new A. Fortunate. And I got another card as well, so I should have 3 cards in here. Unless it doesn't unlock until I get the stage it's like part of. Because I know that it does like pull from one of those stages. It happened before. I unlocked the Danmaku stage and already had a star on it. Sawyer Invader. I love Halloween. Normally the Hakone Shrine Man would really whoop me, but today I can legally scare the humans. I wish it would last forever. Trick or treat. I mean, a chainsaw is, yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah. I guess. Alright, let's see if there's another card in here. There's a Hina card in here, but maybe whatever the other one is, I can't see what it is yet, though. Where? There's Hina. Autumn strolls with a leaf of happiness. Her recent daily routine is to take an aimless stroll, admiring the beauty-colored autumn foliage on the river's edge. Hina gently scoops up a fall leaf floating on the river's surface. Miss Leaf, where did you come from? Chat, she's talking to leaves. Oh god, somebody get her a friend. I just got a friend back there. Somebody get her a friend. Let's see, is there another card in here? No, okay, so I grabbed the second card, but it doesn't seem to be in there at all. I don't know. Snow Amber Remix. Cumulative combo of 200 or higher on completion, 204 on normal. Alright. Oh, I have a new scorecard, chat. I have this one. Scores 100 or greater, scores moderately increase. I was using this one. This one's pretty good. It's a stronger version. It needs a higher score requirement for it, though. Tumenoko and get in the ring. Okay. Why did you do that? Oh, I hit the wrong button and I could no longer get a 200 combo. There we go. That's all you needed. Oh, perfect. I got a rat and a cat. Alright. They better be right next to each other. What? Well done, my general. Good girl, thank you for getting the jewel pagoda from me. Don't pet my head, I'm not a pet. Nazan protested with a dumbfounded look on her face, but in truth she wasn't completely displeased. The master and servant get along well. They sure do, don't they? Look at that rat. Where's the other one? My tiny, tiny, clever commander. Did you lose this? Her master had lost the jewel pagoda once again, but for Nazarene, searching for the jewel pagoda was a simple task. Now it's time to go scold the master again. She smiled bitterly as she stared at the jeweled pagoda. Doesn't look like a very bitter smile to me. Look at the size of that one. Jesus! Father, are you there? I'm coming to find you. Alright. Sadistic Love, Danmaku Kagura edit. What the fuck? 9 to 20? 30 or fewer misses. Take it easy. Normal groove gauge drain rate is moderately increased. Normal gain rate moderately decreased. I have no idea what that means. But alright. New Hooju is here. Smooth. Silver Forest. Oh shit. They make real music, you know. What? It is surprisingly easy to lose track of which lane that's in when I can't see a color attributed to it. Well, I only missed 5 at least. Double Nue. Okay. Pretty good. Alright. That's a new one on the heroine tab as well. Yeah, show as well. Disciple of Bishamoten, the ability to gather treasure. She's the main god at Myoden Temple. The jeweled pagoda, which emits light that consumes all things, was given to her by Bishamoten to prove her agency as a representative. The legendary unidentified great yokai, whose name is known even in the outside world. She delights in people's fear and interferes that if they seem to be having any fun. She's a genuinely twisted person, but can also be honest with those she recognizes. At Myoden Temple, she does nothing but cause trouble. Okay. New jacket. It's good. Love the jackets. The other one. and Nue. That's a good ass image. Look at that. Ba-boom! And my cards! Where's my Nue cards? I got 2. 2 Nuju! It's like 300 fucking cards! Was 1. Disturbing bright sky. With the backs of the distant morning sun, the outcasts laugh together, the egotistical Amanojaku and the unidentified yokai. Understanding is unnecessary. Even if they reverse heaven and earth and hide their true intentions, they'll choose their present as yokai without any trite reasoning. Good for you, Nue. You got a friend in her. Shimmy ho! Metropolis UFO romance. Nue headed for Sato at Mamizo's request, but no one seems to notice her flying in the sky. Those who are bathed in the light of common sense have forgotten how to see the impossible. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Just fly over. Why, I see a stage over there. Wait a minute, there's a stage over there. Is that related to the other cards that are also behind stage, you know? Alright. Hagara, did that one. Now we're at this one. Cumulative combo of 200 or higher upon song completion. There's 250 notes here, no problem. I get a red card, red beats yellow because reasons. Time regular notes someone when you're equipped. There's red, timing for regular notes is somewhat reduced. Wait a minute, no, I don't need that. Fuck you. I'll break even. If you make it too bad, it's not gonna give me anything but perfects, and that's just not possible. Alright, I can do 200 combo. Cumulative combo 200. Good. That wasn't so bad. I think I broke the score, the timing restriction even with the card I used. Okay. I think that's probably Sho and Kogasa, but it could have also been Miko because I didn't see any black highlights. Hello, forgotten world. No need for parasols in a world that has lost its halo. However, light still shines in this forgotten place. Gensokyo will embrace even those who are forgotten by the world. Hello, welcome to the world of the forgotten. Wasn't that nice? All she does is she loiters in the graveyard. Not really part of the Myoden Temple. She loves it there, though. She loves the graveyard. Is it Miko or Sho? That is Sho. There's no highlights. Sho Toramaru is one of the yokai that truly admires Byakuren Hijiri. Therefore, she has no mercy at all for those who would harm Byakuren. The unusually terrifying face of the fierce tiger and the shy jewel pagoda will surely obliterate any evil presence in an instant. It's the power of the ferocious tiger. Oh no, there's some highlights. I don't know how to color her hair because, like, are the highlights random? I guess they're low lights because they're black, right? I don't know. Either way, that's a nice ass outfit. Alright. What? Oh, 30 or fewer bad or lower notes upon song completion. Normal groove gauge drain rate is somewhat increased when its red timing is okay. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Oh god. Christ. I lived. Didn't get the mission, but I actually lived. 44 misses. Not as bad as I thought, to be honest with you. I'm just surprised I cleared it. I don't know how to do, like, wide notes when they're combined with close notes. Right, I just can't do it. I don't know where to get my hand on the controller in time, and it all kinds of fucks up. Alright. Oh god. Give me the combo of 500 or higher, 50 or fewer great or lower notes. Yellow card timing is moderately reduced, somewhat decreased. What are these word choices, man? Give me a blue card then. Alright. Oh god, another one. Gel. Yeah. I hit the wrong button instantly. It's not a good flow. Need a better flow. It's these two buttons. That one was not as good. I went faster than I should have. I'll try again, but... Yeah. It's so easy to forget which direction I'm supposed to hit when it gets to the outside lane. And then I fuck it up. Oh, okay. Let me try one more time. I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do, and then I don't do it right, and then I just completely go off course. I think that one was worse than last time. Ugh. Alright. That's fine. We'll leave it at that for now. Alright, I think that's everything? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Book time! Time to read! Another memory came back while they collected Matama cards. Oh shit. The once majestic building was now unprotected from the elements. A girl sat alone in the entrance hall. Where the rain was pouring, Sakuya, Remu gently called out to the maid of the mansion. Sakuya did not glance back, keeping her face down and straining her voice. Why? There were no more vampires here. No matter how much she looked, her mistress was nowhere to be found. Oh shit! The maid left alone clutched at the sandy debris strewn on the floor. Why? How? Raindrops fell relentlessly on Sakuya, soaking her clothes. Remu bit her lip at the sound of her tragic voice. She walked to Sakuya and put her hand on her shaking shoulder. I'll do something about this. Before Sakuya could look up, Remu flew off with a quick glance at the sky. Ruminating over her memories, Remu returned to the ephemeral village. Looking around, she saw a few dilapidated buildings. The few fields left here were in disarray, clearly not being used properly. The ephemeral is likely only frequented that small temple and a few houses. Remu reconsiders. On second thought, the house she borrowed was a mess on the verge of ruin. They said it wasn't going to be used now. It looked like it had never been cleaned before. I can't believe Ramilly is dead, Luigi! Again, the ephemerals gathered at the temple and continued their studies. Remu caught one of the ephemerals who was sweeping the floor and asked, Hey, what's with that beat-up house and fields in the village? Oh, they just ended up that way at some point. We want to fix and use them, but we don't have the resources. Raimu blinked in puzzlement. The resources? You mean not enough material to repair them? No, not that. Because we are sinful, we must face our sins, so we can't get around to working on the houses or the fields. With that, the ephemeral returned to sweeping. Basically, these people are reflecting so much on their sins, they've left all kinds of things unattended to. Mitama laughed jokingly, but Raimu tilted her head. Repenting so much they can't do anything else. Just what weighty sins do they commit? I wonder. Robbery? Murder? Ignoring Mitama's disturbing words delivered so casually, Raimu stepped forward and grabbed the arm of a seated ephemeral. Hey, what kind of bad things have you done? Huh? My sins? Well, that's... The ephemeral looked up at Raimu and then averted its gaze and murmured. I... littered. You littered. The ephemeral cowered from Raimu and Mitama's voice repeating in chorus. Yes, I threw my garbage away carelessly. Not even in a trash bin, just on the side of the road! Oh, why did I do such a foolish and ghastly thing? Pulling away from the trembling ephemeral, Raimu's eyes wandered in shock. That's all? Why have you gone to these lengths? Let's ask the others. You there, seated on the floor, what's your sin? And so, one by one, the ephemerals of the village recounted their sins. I used foul words in an argument. I trespassed on someone else's property. I said it would be sunny outside, but it was cloudy. I lied to a friend. Raimu was at her wit's end with the details of the sins each confessed. Every one of them is so trivial. But the ephemerals seemed seriously ashamed and remorseful of their actions. We cannot pretend the events that occurred in the past never happened, so we just have to keep on reflecting. Raimu was taken aback by the ephemeral's assertion. This is foolish. What meaning is there to this pointless reflection? There are plenty of other things you should be doing instead. What do you mean? Confronting your own words and actions should be a priority above all else. It's important to reflect on sins so as to not repeat them. If you belittle reflection, you should be doing it along with us. The ephemeral gathered around, chastising Raimu, but Raimu stared back at them undaunted. Reflection, confronting sin, that all sounds nice. But you're just wasting your time not doing what you should be doing. I seem to have a history of doing some petty misdeeds too, but I apologize as soon as I went too far and made it up to people. And according to Mitama, it was Raimu's fault that Gensokyo fell. Her memory was full of holes and she still didn't feel responsible. But there was one thing she learned from the memory she retrieved today. At the very least, she promised a girl named Sakuya that she'd do something, but she couldn't keep her promise. What matters isn't just having remorse for your past sins, it's thinking about what you can do in the present and future. What can you do in the future? Otherwise, what's the point of reflecting? So I'm going to go back to traveling to do what I have to do. What will you do? Well, Raimu and Mitama left without waiting for an answer from the ephemerals. The ephemerals left in the village were discussing their future. I don't know what we're supposed to do, but I feel like there's not just cleaning the floors like this. I think I'll go plow the fields. I'll start reading sutras and clean up the houses, I suppose. Right, let's stop reflecting now. Let's do what we can and should right now. With that settled, the ephemerals went back to their own lives. Good. Fix the temple. Baba Booey. Huh. Interesting. Why is it elevated like that? What the fuck? Interesting choice. I mean, we have what this looks like in the fighting games, right? And I guess now we have it in CDS too. It's kind of more flat ground, isn't it? It doesn't really have staircase. I mean, I guess it does have a... You fight and run in front of the staircase. It's probably what this is based on. It's a fighting game. That makes the most sense. What is it, Marissa? Do you have business at Myoden Temple? I wanted to ask you something. Has Raimu been by? Raimu, I'm afraid not. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her for a while. You too, huh? Well, good enough. I'll be off. Move it, move it. What? Ow! Whoa! Ow, ow, ow. Marissa, are you alright? Come on, Marissa, don't run around the precinct. Sorry, did I hurt you, Marissa? Oh no, I'm good. What's the big rush? Sho asked me to do something. I need to get to the mountains before dark. Marasa, an urgent errand. There's no reason to be careless like that. If you don't look where you're going, you'll hurt someone or yourself, and... Yeesh, this is going to be a long lecture. Better get going quick. Of course, understood, head priest, if you would take this. Fine, you may go. Thank you, I'll be off now. Wait, what? What was that paper? You're not gonna lecture? No need, this is enough. What's this? Let's see, letter of self-reflection. Yes, this is proof that Marasa has reflected on her reckless running. It's a waste of time giving a lecture each time a follower is careless. I'd sooner it was put toward training or work, so we adopted this method. By writing these in advance, they can move on right after their misdeed. I see, and you don't have to give them a talking to. Yes, the less time I spend on that, the more I can get to what needs doing. Besides, it encourages more meaningful and voluntary reflection this way. Right, well, if you say so. Me on my way to preemptively read, sorry I rear-ended you. I'm gonna write a bunch of those and just be ready to stick them on the windows. Just get out of my car, stick them on the window. I'm reflecting, and then drive away. Vroom. Sorry, because I reflected. Pre-written reflection. Well, lectures are hard on both sides, as long as it works for the temple. Please take this if you would. It's a self-reflection form for the temple. You should fill it out in advance, so you can reflect on your misdeeds quickly. Oh, thanks. There's two of them, though. One is for Reimu. Please give it to her when you see her. Yeah, she's gonna need one. Me, I have nothing to reflect on. I'll try filling it out if I feel like it. See ya. Wait, with this I won't get in trouble even if I don't return my book, right? Nice! Once I find Reimu, we'll fill them out together. Okay. Tame the Mitamakar Myoran Temple. The human village has a gold book next to it, and I don't know why. I realize I clicked it this time. Why are you glowing? I don't know why you're glowing. Mano Vijana, backup dancer. Sorry, but I don't know, nor do I intend to find out. True meaning of the doors, I just dance wildly as my master commands me. This is not her ego, although she rules the sixth consciousness. She feels no doubt or discontent, drawing out latent abilities. It's good. Did I get one or two? I think I have... Can't remember. Oh my god. The temple is headed by Byakuren and its main deity is Bishamon. Although many yokai are enrolled as trainee monks, there's no shortage of human worshippers due to the popularity of Byakuren and Sho. Once a month, a live suture reading is held overnight. And the graveyard in the back. The temple feels really small. Like, really small here. Alright. Story continues! Reimu's legs wobbled as she walked through the wasteland with Mitama. This is... Hey, Reimu, are you alright? She hadn't stumbled in the sand, her vision flickered, and her lost memories began to reappear in her mind. Reimu's leg crumpled. She lost her equilibrium and fell flat on her face. Under Mitama, her hair and sleeves were splayed out on the dune. Dead. The edges of her fallen red shoes buried in the sand. Moving and struggling to breathe, a headache, weak legs, still she couldn't just stay there. The heavy sounds of huge objects falling could be heard everywhere. Knelt before the shrine, Reimu opened her misty eyes and looked at the sky. Above her, cut off by the trees, was an abhorrently clear blue. I have to go. I have to protect them. With a wobbly step, Reimu tried to extend her hand to fly again, but it was seized by a girl in a pointy black hat. Wait, you can barely stand. Let me go. No, don't be crazy. Stop this, Reimu. Ugh. She knew she was being reckless. She knew her body was at its limit, but she had to do it. Then what are we supposed to do? Well, you can't do anything at all. Impatience burned in her throat. She glared at Marissa with her hoarse cry. Lost for words, Marissa bit her lip in frustration. The hand that held Reimu back tightened. Let me go. But Reimu shook it off with all her might. Marissa's eyes widened in surprise. Huh? Sand whirled along in the wind. It blew between Reimu and Marissa and gradually increased in quantity. Damn, are you kidding? Listen to Marissa's groans. Reimu's eyes opened wide as well. Marissa's hand, the one she'd just shaken off, was beginning to lose its form. It crumbled from the fingertips, sand spilling out and dancing on the wind. Marissa's turning to sand! What the fuck? What? What? Oh god! Marissa was turning to sand before Reimu's eyes. Marissa's intense gaze pierced Reimu as she stood there. She slowly opened her mouth, and that's where the memory stopped. Reimu had come back to and pulled herself upright out of the sand. Her gohei had fallen to the ground just then, but Reimu didn't notice, brushing the sand off herself. Wow, big sigh. The thing I just remembered was a bit much. Mitama floated eye leveled to her. Reimu stared vacantly at its faint blue flicker. I wonder why I was arguing with that Marissa girl. And why did she... Muttering softly, she sorted through her regained memories. A disease not even Moontech could cure. People being spirited away, she felt she was starting to see what had happened in Gensokyo. But I still don't understand why Gensokyo was destroyed. Something terrible was happening, but I have no idea what. It wasn't really my fault, was it? When asked, Mitama simply replied in its usual light tone. You have to remember everything if you want the answer. Reimu glared at Mitama for a while, but then abruptly averted her gaze. Well, I guess so. Let's go. Okay then, shall we head for the next spot? Reimu and Mitama resumed their journey once more. A wind blew at their backs, a cloud of dust rose up, and the sand on the ground flowed like liquid, erasing the traces of Reimu's fall. And the gohei she had dropped was swallowed up in the wave as well. Oh fuck, my stick! I lost my stick! Hello, sandwich. Why? Why? Why can't I find Reimu? Maybe she's going out for her way, out of her way to avoid me. No, even then something's off. No one reported seeing her at all. No one's even crossed paths with her. Really, what's going on? Sheesh. I thought I saw a shadow by that tree just now. Could it be Reimu? No one's there. I really thought I saw someone's shadow, and I felt a nostalgic presence too. Maybe I'm tired and seeing things that aren't there. Maybe I'll rest in the shade here a bit. Huh? Something's fallen by the roots of the tree. What is this, a stick? No, it's too straight to be a stick, and there's this raggedy paper at the tip. Doesn't this kind of look like Reimu's gohei? There you are, Marissa. Thank goodness I caught up to you. Mason, what's up? I have a report for you. What? You see, it's about that old round stone. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I asked Korda to investigate the yin-yang orb. I heard. After much back and forth, word finally reached the master. The Scarlet Devil Mansion maid brought this to us. She said she heard about it from Moria Shrine. So Snai got it since she goes to the shop. And there might be even more people involved. Well, forget the minute two, we had the report. I'll start from the conclusion. This orb is likely one that was not used by Reimu. We were able to determine approximately how long it had been buried in the ground. That's Moontech for you. So how many years has it been buried? 500 years. Oh shit. At minimum, I was right. 500? We can assume it's been in the ground for at least that long. I see. I thought it was rather old, but I had no idea it was that ancient. So this orb must not belong to Reimu, provided she doesn't own anything like a Pandora's box. At any rate, it doesn't seem to be a clue to finding Reimu. I wanted to tell you that. Got it. Sorry to bother you, Asen. Please thank Eden for me too. Okay, bye. 500 years ago, huh? Well, I'm sure it has nothing to do with Reimu. Same with this beat-up gohei. Huh? What? It crumbled. I was just trying to lift it gently. But what if I'm sure it's not... I'm sure it's not true, but in the 1 in a million chance it is. Could this yin-yang orb and the Gohei really belong to Reimu? If so, then Reimu is... she's already nowhere to be found in this world. Damn it. Hey, where are you? Come out already, Reimu. Where the fuck are you? Seeking memories. Ooh. What the hell is that place? Excuse me? What? Hades? What the fuck you mean Hades? Heaven? The mountain and the Moria Shrine. Why is the Moria Shrine lower than the mountain? What? Chat, where are we going? 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 Where's first? Hades? You really want to go to Hades first? Alright. Let's load into Hades. They pushed on through a sandstorm, unable to see beyond a few steps. Soon they see a gloomy village with a huge rotting tree in the center. Phew, looks like we finally made it to civilization. What a relief. Raimu removed the handkerchief covering her mouth and murmured in relief. It's a rather bleak place. It looks like it's always been that way. What? There's people. She noticed something as soon as she entered the village. She could see ephemeral people here and there, but there was no one talking. It's quiet. You're right. As she conversed with Thomas, she approached one of the ephemerals. Pardon, I'd like to ask about the location of the inn. Before Raimu could finish, the ephemeral turned and went away. Maybe they didn't hear me. Maybe. Let's ask someone else. Hello, could you tell me where the inn is? She called it to another ephemeral, but they too did not stop to listen. Could they be ignoring me? Maybe you're just quiet. Try being a little louder next time. Raimu leapt directly in front of a passing ephemeral and raised her voice. Pardon, I want to know where the inn is! The ephemeral glanced at Raimu with irritation, but in the end said nothing and walked off. They're totally ignoring me. What's this all about? That one definitely heard you. Does no one here talk? I'm so ticked off. As Raimu was complaining, the ephemeral fell down in front of her. Ow. The pain ephemeral was surrounded by their scattered belongings, but though the nearby ephemeral looked at the fallen villager from afar, not one attempted to help them out. Are you okay? Raimu quickly ran over and helped pick up its belongings. The ephemeral gave a quick word of thanks and took its things from Raimu. Raimu quickly grabbed its arm. Wait, I just helped you, right? The ephemeral, about to turn on their heel, looked on with a troubled face. I won't even ask you to thank me. Just help me out a little bit. I'd like to stay here for a while, but I don't know where the inn is. Please tell me where it is. You can do that much for me, right? Raimu smiled as she gripped him tightly by the arm. It opened its mouth hesitantly, perhaps yielding to Raimu's pressure. There's no inn here. If you want to stay, use a vacant house. Really? Why didn't anyone just tell me that? Aren't the people of this village cold? No one helped when you fell, and I got ignored 3 times. We're not cold, we just don't want to get involved with people. Why? The ephemeral sighed deeply at the earnest look in Raimu's eyes. Sheesh, there used to be daily quarrels among the residents here. Everyone just got tired of it. So we stopped fighting and vowed not to interfere with each other. So you don't even talk now. The ephemeral nodded at Mitama's question. Thanks to that, we live in peace now. If we don't talk to each other, we can't fight, of course. And this village, leaving people alone is a kindness. After speaking, it shook off Raimu's hand. You can stay here if you want, but leave us alone. With that, the ephemeral left. No, there's no kindness into it at all. What kind of excuse is that? Contrasting with Raimu's scrunched up face, Mitama was as carefree as ever. Well, for now, let's find an empty house. The sun will set pretty soon. Raimu still held on to an inexplicable feeling, but followed Mitama as if led by the hand. Soon after, they found a tiny little house that seemed uninhabited. Is this place empty? Hello, does anyone know? Raimu asked the people around her, but no one answered. From the looks of it, no one lives here. What do we do? Forget it. Let's just do what we want. We're borrowing this house. She barged inside. Raimu slammed the door shut, frustrated that no one had answered. This is my home now. Okay. Night Flight Believer. Hades 1. 70 or fewer great notes. Timing of regular notes is somewhat extended. Normal groove gauge rate is somewhat decreased. Okay. Yomu song. Oh god, who's singing this? I don't know! It says Yomu's voice actor sings it. Yomu song, sung by Yomu, written, produced, recorded by Yomu. I've acquired Yomu. I recognize that artist. It's unlocked 3 whole things. I recognize that artist. Yeah, right here. As a gardener, one of her jobs is to protect the garden of the mansion. The garden of Hakigokuro is a treasured and beautiful sight in Gensokyo. Tasked with protecting it, Yomu constantly remains sharp and only familiar faces show up. Sword technique, cherry blossom flutter. I can't remember their name, but I read like all of their dojins because, my god, they got a lot of them with this character. Sazanami Mio, yes. I'm impressed. This one is work safe. Well, I mean, they're all work safe, but there's moments, there's a lot of flashes for some reason. I don't know why. It's completely useless additions, but they're there. I gotta put it on the bottom, man. Permission to kill, just slash. There's not much that can't be cut down. So says Yomo Kompaku, the swordsmanship instructor and gardener at Hakigokuro. Is she chasing after her teacher's example, or is she unsatisfied with her own swordsmanship? Today again, she spends all her time practicing her swordsmanship. What did she just chop in two? I don't know. Cool. Cool ass. Karma D Live. What? What the fuck is this? Cumulative combo of 200 or higher upon... Okay. Why is she behind it? What's with the background? What? Oh, right. Because Yoshika's idle. Yeah, okay. Red cards equate regular, it's mildly reduced. All notes change to vertical. Ugh. Alright, just need a cumulative combo. 200. Karma D Live. Boogie Vo Saikui. Buh. Okay, I don't like the song already, and I don't like this vertical note stuff. Okay, let's try that again. Waskaloo! Please don't make me have to play that again. Oh my god. Chat, I didn't like that at all. Oh my god. This Zoomer music! Zoomer music! I've never been to a club in my life. I never will. Loyal pheasant Kutaka. I don't want to be confused for a pheasant just because I'm a bird, but they are my friends, so I guess I'll contribute to bird society. Even if they are different species, Kutaka seemingly can't stand to be taken less seriously than other birds. Good luck improving the social standing of birds. Okay. What does that have to do with you eating whatever that is? Where's my Yomu card? Yomo! Clear autumn sky, enigmatic blossoms. The cherry blossoms this year are impatient. The winter cherry blossoms bloomed earlier than usual this year. Yiko speaks and Yomu thinks. The master and the attendant with uncertain words and wavering thoughts walk together during the lives at Hakigokuro, smiling under the clear autumn sky. This is nice. I like how the pattern on her, the pattern on their clothes, like, extends off of their clothes. I don't really understand that, but it's cool. It just explodes off their sleeves. Classical streamer malding at music? What do you mean? It's not my fault that it sounds bad in my head. Live or alive? 16. Score rank of A. Oh man. Equipped with a blue, time and regular notes. Receive a miss on the note, score is moderately decreased. It's not my fault, man. It sounds bad, it sounds bad. I'm not getting an A rank for this, but hopefully this song is great. No wub. It's sung by Lunasa Prison River, Merlin Prison River, and Lyrica Prison River. can't believe the score drop was that significant that I went back down to C. I was doing really well on that. And then I cheesed it a little bit, but then I was doing well again. Alright, let's try easy. Easy will probably... I could handle that, but the score punishment was way too fucking severe. I like the song, though. It's a fun song. I'll try easy mode for the mission, because I think maybe I can do this. Not enough on easy mode to get an A. No, it's not even close. I could get it. Like, I did well enough on normal I could get it, but it's just so punishing to lose even a single note. And then when you drop one note, God, it falls apart. But that's a fun song to play on normal mode. That's a quite fun song to play on normal mode. Alright. Border of life. That's probably the border of life because that exists for some reason. What? Why? What? Why is it here 4 times? Oh man. Oh man. Hey. Oh. Hold on, we get a new one. 30 or fewer bad, score rank of A upon completion. When the card is red, regular note greatly reduced, time of regular note someone reduced, no more to transport the dewdrops obtained and slightly increased. So I don't want a red card, I want a blue card. You know what's funny? This blue card, the Merlin's here, is like, it's just the highest level card I got. Alright, Merlin. Wait, I don't want a blue card. I want a yellow card. I want to break even. Because of the red card's gonna make this worse. Alright. Oh, this is just their theme, huh? Okay. Okay. I don't know what those notes are without seeing the color on them, so when they double up like that, it becomes a mess. Well, I'll do Border of Life real quick just to get all the unique ones done. Not like that one's gonna be particularly exciting. And I'll check the rewards after. Okay. Oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Max combo 300 or higher upon song completion, 50 or fewer great notes. Card is yellow, timing is greatly reduced. Regular notes, moderately normal group gate. I don't know what any of this means, but it probably just means go fuck yourself. Alright, I can do that. Yeah, sure. The boss is Doc Yuyuko. Who is that strange character? Yeah, so the timing changing is, yeah. Timing changing wasn't kidding, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's put on a blue card that makes me nice and safe. What do you say? Support card. No timing boost, please. No timing boost, please. No timing boost, please. Combos 20 or less. Oh, Lily, that's not good enough. Combos, no. No, where's the generic? Where's the generic? You have 50 more P, no timing. I don't have that. Defense up. No. Oh! No. No. No timing gimmicks are disabled. What? Slap that on me. Thank you, Byakunin. My hero. Okay. Okay. Now if I fuck up, it's my fault. Yeah, no. No on that one. No on that one. When you have 6 lanes and there's like at least 15 notes on the screen at any given time, ain't no shot I'm gonna be hitting it. I got a lot even though I lost. I wish that would stop popping up. Alright, chat, well. Check my 1 card that I earned. Water allocation trial. If you can't dodge Danmaku with this magnitude, I suggest you turn back. I won't take responsibility because I'm a bird brain. The reason Kotaka put visitors through trials to test whether they are strong enough to defend themselves, even in hell. Eat this, punk! Big old smile on her face. Alright. Joshka. Jiangxi, created by the evil hermit Sega Kaku. She served as the gatekeeper of the Divine Spirit Mausoleum under orders of Sega. She was unable to recall her role because of her decomposed brain. Since she's a corpse, her joints cannot bend, but her face is expressive. Every Prism River. Yeah, Nyomu. She's half human, half phantom, and carries her half spirit with her. She's a sword instructor, gardener, and guard of the mistress of Hakogokuro, Yuyuko. She's so serious and hardworking that people tease her, but she doesn't think much about difficult things. The youngest of the 3 Prism River sisters, she's a keyboardist, poltergeist. In the ensemble, she plays keyboards and percussion. She's actually the only one of the sisters who is good at all instruments. Her aim is to gain the maximum profit with the least amount of effort. The middle of the 3 Prism River sisters, she's the trumpeter, poltergeist. She's always in the center of the ensemble and the star of their live performances. She's a cheery personality that loves to stand out, and when she's not performing with the orchestra, she performs solo shows in graveyards and other places. The eldest of the 3 Prism River sisters. She's a violinist, poltergeist. She's the leader of the orchestra, but due to her own naturally dark personality, many audience members mistakenly believe that Merlin, always cheerful and present in the center of the ensemble, is the leader of the orchestra. Okay. My jackets. Scrolling through this is just not feasible sometimes, huh? Yeah. By cutie. I hate it. I hate them. Look at the wrinkles on the clothes, man. Insane. Alright. Alright, chat. Well, that's another stream. So, yeah, I like the Prism River song. Hope you're excited to hear it a bunch of times next time I play. But, progress has been done. Songs have been played. And Streamer has improved a little bit at the game. What more could you ask for? Yeah, unlock 3 areas and restore the Myoden Temple. Good job, me. You are the winner.